Good morning students, how are you all? Hope you all are fit and fine. And today in SST, we will start our new chapter, that is chapter number 17, means of communication. So there are so many means of communication that we use in our daily life. And we can say that today's life is impossible without the means of communication. Means of communication plays a very important role to know about the world, to know about the people. And these are the two types of means of communication: personal means of communication and mass communication, mass means of communication. So today in this chapter we will study about the different means of communication that we use in our daily life. So let's start the chapter with the definition of communication, that what is communication. So sharing or exchanging messages, information or idea with one another. Communication means sharing or exchanging ideas, thoughts, feelings, informations with each other. When two peoples or when a group of people exchange or share their ideas, their feelings, their thoughts with one another, that is known as communication. And communication is very important for us because it is just with the help of the communication that we came to know about the people around us. We came to know about what is happening in our country, what is happening outside the country, what is going on in the world. So means of communication plays a very important role in our life. Types of communication. So now there are two types of means of communication: personal and mass communication. So first let's understand that what is personal means of communication. So the means of communication by which we can communicate with two people or a group of people, that is known as personal means of communication. It means when we are exchanging ideas, thoughts, feelings with one or two people or a small group of people. We are not sharing these things to all the people living in a country. We are sharing such information, such ideas or thoughts to a group of people or to one or two people. And these two or one or two people or a group of people can be our friends, our family members, relatives, neighbors. So this type of communication is known as personal means of communication. And the examples of personal means of communications are telephones, mobile phone, letter, postal service. After that, the next is mass communication or mass means of communication or mass media. So the means of communication that can reach to a large number of people, that are known as mass means of communication, like newspaper, magazines, radio, television. These are the mass media, and these are the medias or these are the means of communication which provide information to a large number of people in our country. For example, personal means of communication. By the personal means of communication, if we are using postal service is used to deliver or to exchange letters, parcels, some important things like our gifts. We are sending gift to any mail, we are sending cards to anyone, so at that time we use postal service. So this is a personal means of communication. It is a means of communication that is related to one or two people or a small group of people. And the people living in our country, the another people, those who are living in our country, they don't know about this conversation or this exchanging messages or parcels, that what is happening. But in mass means of communication, radios, televisions, newspapers, magazines are the things, are the means of communication which are available in all the houses. Suppose if one news is going on television, so that news, that information can reach to all the people in our country, because there are so many peoples, those who are watching the TV at the same time, or those who are watching the same news at the same time. So these are the means of communication that can reach to a large number of people at the same time. They are known as mass means of communication. So in the personal means of communication, the first is postal service. Postal service is very common nowadays. People use postal service to exchange or to send cards to their relatives, to send parcels. So it is very common nowadays. Phone. Phone are also personal means of communication. It is also a fastest means of communication, that if you want to share your idea, your feelings, your thoughts, so you can easily dial a number to your family, friend, relatives, and you can easily express your feelings to another people. So phones are very common, or it is a good means of communication, that is the fastest means of communication. Smartphones. Smartphones are more fast than phones, because we can easily send text messages or SMS, we can use internet, we can watch videos, we can do the video calls to our family members or relatives. So smartphones are available in all the houses, because it is the need of today's generation. So these are the means of communication, that are personal means of communication, and smartphones are easily available to each and every person. It is just because it is easy to carry from one place to another place, because there is no need to wires in these phones. There is no wires in these phones, so these are easy to carry from one place to another place. So today everyone have the smartphones. So these are the means of personal means of communication. After that, the next is mass communication. To provide knowledge to a large number of people. Mass media or mass means of communications are the means of communication that can reach to a large number of people at the same time. At the earlier time, people were not much literated. At that time, when there was no knowledge of writing and learning, so at that time also people communicate with each other. If we talk about the period of early humans, so at that time early humans communicate with each other by the sign languages, that they communicate with the help of different signs or symbols. They draw the pictures on the wall, on the cave walls, or draw the paintings to express their feelings, to express their ideas. After that, at that time there were the smoke signals or drum beat. If people want to provide information to the another people, so at that time drum beat and smoke signals were common. After that, pigeons started taking letters from one place to another place. After that, there were the passengers, those who take letters on their foot or on horseback. And in this way, people communicate with each other in the earlier time. After that, the development of writing was started, and people start writing the letters. And these were pigeons and horsemen, those who take these letters to their relatives or to their friends, and in this way people communicate to each other. And after that, there were the discovery of mobile phones, and then smartphones, and but mobile phone and smartphone, before that telephones. So in this way people can easily communicate with each other. So the means of communication were developed with time to time, and it becomes easy for the people time to time to communicate with another peoples. So now let's talk about the mass communication. So in mass communication there is radio and television. So radio and television are the means of communication that are easily available to in all the houses, and it gives information at the same time to large number of people. People can watch the news on their television or listen the news in the television, and in this way they came to know about that what is happening in the country, what is happening outside the country. After that, newspaper and magazines are also another important means of communication, that is mass means of communication. Newspapers are the means of communication that are reached to our house every morning, and we can read newspaper, and we can easily came to know that what is happening around us, what is happening in our country, what is happening outside the country. We can sit in our house, and by reading the newspaper we came to know about what is going outside, what is happening outside around us. Magazine plays a very important role. These are the magazines which gave information about what are the incidents that had happened, and what is going on around the world. So these all the informations that are given to the large number of people at the same time. So personal means of communication and mass means of communication, these are both means of communication that makes easy to bring people closer to each other. And by the means of communication it becomes easy for us to communicate with other peoples, to know about the peoples, to know about the world. Next is artificial satellite. So what is a satellite? Satellite are the small objects that revolves around a planet, and these are sent to the space so that they can collect information from all around the world. And just because of these artificial satellites we are unable to get news on television, on radio, that what is happening in the world, what is happening in the country. Live telecast is become possible just with the help of artificial satellite. So this is the chapter about the means of communication, that communication means sharing or exchanging messages, informations, ideas to each other. And there are the two types of means of communication: personal means of communication and mass means of communication. After that, the artificial satellite, that plays a very important role, because this is just because of the artificial satellite that we came to know about what is happening around us, what is happening in our country, what is happening in our world. So now let's do the question answers of this chapter. Yes, so this is the first question, that what is communication? So let's discuss the question answers, and this is our first question, that what is communication? So sharing or exchanging messages, ideas or information with one another is called communication. Sharing or exchanging views, ideas, thoughts, informations with one another, that is known as communication. Suppose if two peoples are talking to each other, they are expressing their ideas or they are expressing their views, sharing information, so it means that they are communicating. This is known as communication. And in our daily life we communicate to a large number of people. We communicate so many people in our daily life with different purpose. So communication is a very important part of our daily life. Second is distinguish between personal and mass communication. So in this question it is asked about the personal communication or mass communication, not about the personal means of communication or mass means of communication. So the personal communication is communication between two people or a group of people. The communication that is done in a group, in a small group, or between two people, that is called personal communication. If we are talking to another people, if we are talking to a small group of people, so that is known as personal communication, because we are expressing our ideas, our feelings personally to very few people, and these are the closer people, our relatives, our friends, or our family members. So this is known as personal communication. Mass communication, communication that can reach to huge number of people at the same time. Communication that can reach to large number of people at the same time. For example, news on televisions, radios, newspapers, magazines, articles, important articles about what is happening or what is going on in our country, the speech of ministers and important leaders in newspapers, radios, televisions. So this communication is known as mass communication, because in this type of communication the information is going to large number of people, a large number of people listening it at the same time from their houses. So this communication is known as mass communication, that communication that can reach to huge number of people or to a large number of people at the same time, that is known as mass communication. After that, the third question is, how do newspapers helps us? Newspapers that are the important means of communication that included in mass means of communication. So how do newspapers help us? So newspapers gives us detailed information. Newspapers gives detailed information about what is happening around the world. They tell us about what is going around us and what is going far away from us. So we can say that newspapers give information to all about the world. हमें न्यूज़पेपर से इंफॉर्मेशंस मिलती हैं from about our country. We get news informations from newspaper about our country and about the world. इंडिया और वर्ल्ड सभी की इंफॉर्मेशन हमें मिलती है. So we can say that newspapers gives us detailed information about things happening around the world. Next question is, what is a satellite? So a satellite is a small object that revolves around a planet. A satellite, it is a small object that revolves around a planet and that helps in telecasting live shows or news, live news, that what is happening, so that with the help of satellite the different means of communications can easily gather the informations that what is happening just right there now, where is happening just on the same time. This is just because of the satellite that the media collect informations about what is happening there. So these are the question answers of chapter number 17. So the chapter number 17 is all about the means of communication, that what is communication and the different means of communication.